He should have died that day. The ocean had already swallowed stronger men, braver men, and entire ships without leaving a trace. Its cold, endless depths had no mercy for anyone who entered its domain. And yet, against all logic and all odds, one man stood at the edge of death and refused to disappear. His survival would become one of the most unbelievable stories ever told. In the year 1609, the English ship Sea Venture set sail across the Atlantic Ocean toward the colony of Jamestown in Virginia. It was part of a desperate rescue mission. Jamestown was on the brink of collapse. The settlers were starving, disease was spreading, and hope was fading fast. England needed to act quickly. More than 150 passengers boarded the ship, men, women, and children, each carrying dreams of a new beginning in an unknown land. Among them were Sir Thomas Gates, the future governor of the colony, and Admiral Sir George Somers, an experienced sailor trusted by all. For weeks, the fleet traveled smoothly across the ocean. The winds were favorable, and the journey seemed safe and controlled. But slowly, the sky darkened. The winds shifted unpredictably, and an uneasy silence spread among the crew. Without warning, a massive hurricane struck the fleet with terrifying force, shaking the ships violently. Waves rose like mountains, crashing against the ships again and again, while thunder roared and lightning split the sky. The fleet was scattered in the chaos. Ships disappeared into the storm, and Sea Venture was left alone in the heart of destruction. Water began flooding the ship through every crack. The crew worked non-stop, pumping water and throwing cargo overboard. The sails were torn apart by the violent wind, and the wooden hull began to weaken under the pressure of the storm. After days of fighting, the crew realized a terrifying truth. The ship would not survive much longer. Exhausted and desperate, many believed death was inevitable as the ocean slowly claimed the ship. Then, through the heavy rain, Admiral Somers spotted something in the distance, land surrounded by dangerous reefs. It was not on any known map. It could be deadly, but it was also their only chance to survive. With incredible courage, Somers steered the broken ship directly toward the rocky shore. The Sea Venture crashed violently against the reefs, breaking apart, but it did not sink completely. One by one, the passengers escaped the wreck and reached the island, wet, exhausted, but alive. They had landed on Bermuda, known as the feared Isle of Devils, a place surrounded by mystery and legend. But instead of death, they found life, fresh water, wild animals, and a land rich with resources. Even in safety, they knew they were stranded. There was no rescue coming, and they could not stay forever. Determined to survive, they began building new ships using the wreckage and the island's cedar wood. Months passed as they worked night and day, pushing beyond exhaustion, refusing to give up hope. Finally, 2 ships, Deliverance and Patience, were completed, and they prepared to leave the island. They sailed back into the unknown, reached Jamestown, and changed history forever, proving that even in the face of certain death, humans can survive the impossible.